is the one who set them in the firmament. Do you notice how the unsaved scientific community, the astrophysicists, so many of them have an origin of the heavenly bodies that is curiously absent of God? Just a bunch of gas and dust that sort of pulls together, and these things form, and there's a natural explanation. You don't need God to do it. The Bible says that God made those things. God made them. The word made means made. That's what it means. God made them, and He set them there. God made the earth with the expanse above. And then God set all of these heavenly bodies out of the expanse above the earth, in the universe round about. And God placed this ball called the earth in that whole scenario. And even though the earth looks very small in the universe, in the mind of God, in His concern, the earth is center. The earth is the key in all of this. The divine delight. And God saw it was good. The sun, the moon, the stars, it's good. Oh, it is so good. How should that impact us as human beings? When we read in Psalm 19 and verse 1, the heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth His handiwork. Oh, I'll tell you, we need to see the glory of God. It is a witness. That passage there that we read there in Psalm 19, I mean, it's so wonderful to see the testimony, the witness. This is why human beings are without excuse when it comes to the reality of God. Why, if we just allow ourselves to look up into the heavens, to look at the earth, that ought to serve as sufficient witness that there is a great and powerful and smart God who made all of this complexity. And that word goes forth so clearly here. The heavens declare that God is glorious. Not only declare God, but they declare that He is glorious. He is wonderful. And we ought to see Him as glorious and wonderful because He made these things. The firmament showeth His handiwork. He's so talented. He is so skillful that He can make these things the way He does. How in the world can we diminish Him? How in the world can we do that? Because of this great creation, day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. There's witnessing that's going on. God's witnessing His reality to human beings all over the world, both during the day and at night. It's communicating the glory of God. There's no speech or language where their voice is not heard. I mean, God doesn't have to use a verbal language to do it. It doesn't matter whether you're Chinese or German or Japanese or South American. It doesn't matter where you are, what language you speak. All people can see from the creation that God has made this, and that God is glorious who made all of this. Their line goes out through all of the earth. Their words, the words of the created things, to the end of the world, to them hath He set a tabernacle in the sun. Now He focuses on the sun. The sun is a glorious testimony of the reality of God and His power. And He talks, look at the way He describes the sun here in this passage, which as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber rejoiceth as a strong man running the race. And that sun just runs a race across the sky. And as it goes, it gets high, it gets hotter. It's an amazing thing to see. And there's a comparison here that we see to the race. And His going forth is from the end of heaven, and His circuit unto the ends thereof, and there is nothing hid from the heat thereof. That heat comes down. I mean, the sun is an amazing witness of the Creator who made that thing and set that thing, the sun, in motion. And then right after that, the law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. Yes, God's revelation, God's truth of Himself should be